Breaking news: the fallout from Canada's razor-thin 2025 federal election continues, and this time, it's centered on one of the most unexpected battlegrounds in the country. The riding of Windsor Tecumseh has erupted into a legal and political firestorm after a judicial recount confirmed a Conservative victory by just 4 votes. But what's sparking intense debate now isn't just the margin, it's the judge who oversaw the recount. Justice Ross McFarland signed the final order that upheld the Conservative win. The same Ross McFarland who was appointed to the Ontario Superior Court in 2020 by then Justice Minister David Lametti under Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. Now, to be clear, judicial appointments don't automatically imply bias, and judges are expected to operate independently. But in the supercharged atmosphere following a fiercely contested election, every detail, every name, every connection is being scrutinized more than ever. Windsor Tecumseh is not usually on the national radar. But in this election, it became ground zero. With the Liberals just 2 seats short of forming a majority government, every single contested riding became a political high-stakes game, and none more so than this one. On election night, Conservative candidate Kathy Borrelli narrowly edged out Liberal incumbent Irek Kusmierczyk. The initial count showed a lead of 233 votes, but after validation, that was revised down to just 77, within the threshold for a judicial recount. The Liberals jumped on the opportunity, citing irregularities in mail-in ballots and rejected votes. Legal documents filed with the court claimed voter intent was ignored in several cases, and affidavits suggested dozens of ballots were discarded under questionable circumstances. The recount began on May 20th and lasted 3 grueling days. Over 70,000 ballots were examined under strict legal scrutiny. Liberal and Conservative lawyers fought over each disputed vote, arguing over smudged checkmarks, stray pen marks, and envelopes deemed inadmissible. When the dust settled on May 23, the final result was shocking. Kathy Borrelli still won, but now by just 4 votes. 4 ballots out of 70,000 had decided the future of a riding, and possibly the direction of the country. The Liberals' legal challenge was dead. The recount had failed to swing the seat back, and the final confirmation came signed by a judge who had once been appointed under Liberal leadership. That paradox wasn't lost on political observers. Some saw it as a testament to Canada's independent judiciary. Others saw it as proof that even perceived advantages wouldn't be enough to salvage the Liberals' narrow path to a majority. The political consequences are significant. With 170 seats in the House of Commons, Prime Minister Mark Carney's Liberals needed just 2 more to command a majority. Windsor Tecumseh could have been one of them. Instead, the Liberals are now forced to govern as a minority, 1 seat away from a stronger mandate, and now reliant on a fractured House to pass legislation. The NDP, reduced to just 7 seats, offers minimal support. The Bloc Québécois, with 22 seats, becomes a key player in any coalition math. And the Greens, holding only 1 seat, carry no leverage. This makes every riding matter even more. And for Carney, just months into his leadership after succeeding Trudeau in March, this was not the start he envisioned. Internally, the party is rattled. Losing a stronghold like Windsor Tecumseh, a riding held by Liberals for years, is more than symbolic, it signals potential decline in core support. Strategists are already dissecting what went wrong. Was it a weak local campaign? National fatigue with the Liberal brand? Or growing Conservative momentum in areas previously thought safe? On the flip side, the Conservatives are celebrating. They now hold 143 seats and have flipped a key Ontario riding. Their success in Windsor Tecumseh is being treated as a blueprint for targeting traditionally Liberal zones, working-class, suburban ridings once considered off-limits. The legal process itself is also under the spotlight. Despite the partisan storm, analysts are praising the recount for its transparency and precision. The fact that a judge appointed by Liberals upheld a Conservative win is being held up as proof that Canada's electoral system remains resilient, even under immense pressure. But the bigger story is how fragile political power has become in this country. 4 votes. That's all that stood between a Liberal majority and a minority. That's all it took to change the government's legislative future. As Parliament returns, Carney faces a steep climb. He must negotiate support for every piece of legislation. 1 misstep, 1 failed bill or lost confidence vote, and the country could be heading back to the polls. Meanwhile, the Conservatives smell blood in the water. Their narrow victory in Windsor, Tecumseh has emboldened their base and signaled a new opening in Ontario. The race for 2027 may already have started. For voters, this moment is a powerful reminder: your vote matters. It matters more than ever. Because in today's Canada, it might be your ballot that decides the future of the nation. Thanks for watching. Stay informed. Stay engaged. This is Maple Flash.